not to. Also, if we start writing in cursive and driving 6 speeds again, we'll shut down your whole shit. We were the last generation before technology and cell phones. So when you can't get on Wi-Fi, you start freaking out and your whole world comes to an end. Honey, all we got to do is light the beacons and we ride at dawn. When you get a little cold, you run off to the doctor to get your prescription. We'll make us a hotty-toddy, pop 3 ibuprofens and get shit done. We only have patience for small children and the elderly, so if you don't fall in between either of those two, don't test our gangster. We learned to compartmentalize our emotions, because if we even cried a little bit, our parents, after whooping our butt and making us cry, would tell us, I'm going to give you something to cry about. Our immune system knows how to survive. We swam through every dirty creek and ditch and pond that you can imagine. We had parties out in the middle of fields barefoot. We rode down the interstate doing 80 miles an hour in the back of the pickup trucks. While your generation depends on a backup camera. We lived outside. We were feral. We grew up in the woods. We know how to survive. We weren't allowed in the house until the street lights come on, because that's where the adults lived. You didn't need a cell phone or GPS to find out where your friends were. You just circled the neighborhood and found out where all the bikes were piled up in somebody's yard. We were the generation of mind your business, but we were also raised in the generation of it takes a village, because you can bet your ass if I was down the street out of eyesight of my mama and I was doing something stupid, she damn sure knew about it before I got home. You can't scare us, you can't trick us, you can't control us, and most of all, you can't punk us and back us into a corner. We see straight through your bullshit. And we have a real high pain tolerance, because the majority of us have been whooped with anything in sight. I'm talking about extension cords, fly swatters, flip-flops, a 2x4. It don't matter. Anything within hand's reach was getting whopped beside your head. Because we only got out of line about 1 or 2 good times, because we learned real quick what that mama look means. Better get your shit together. And if you acted a fool out in public, we weren't concerned about what anybody else thought. Our parents didn't give a shit. They would beat the hell out of us in aisle 3 and dare somebody to try to intervene. You take these kids home with you and see if you ain't whooping their ass by 2 o'clock. So don't come for us. We'll hurt your feelings. We got to go to work every day and we can't day drink.